when we journal, we get our thoughts cleared up a little bit. Getting it out on paper sort of helps to clarify, helps to shed a little bit of light. This is not unlike tidying your studio, cleaning up your space. Hello gang, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I have sort of been working myself to the bone in general, been really stressed out and stuff. So this week's video, I'm going to be clearing out / tidying the studio. The studio is where any and all of my creative projects happen. Typically, a lot of editing, a lot of making stuff, and it's become quite a catastrophe, quite a mess. And so today's mission is cleaning up. What I wanted to do is make a video sort of about this for a number of reasons. One, so that it can be easy and not super stressful, not super high energy, and just something that I can record and simultaneously get something done. I think sometimes that's important as I make videos, and as I continue to do this, is sometimes you just don't have it in you to make something like super elaborate. And so what is best at times is just to get something made, even if it's just a video of cleaning your studio out. Maddie and I are going to be moving out of the apartment soon. Our 12-month lease is almost up. And so the studio is going to have to get packed up again, which is kind of exciting and also kind of not, because I think I made a video about getting it all set up, and it was a stressful thing. But with that said, there's excitement for what's next and what's to come, building the next studio, figuring out where everything's going to go and all that fun stuff. So while there are nerves associated with that, there's also eustress and excitement. I think sometimes it can be difficult to have a space wherein you make stuff that is a chaotic mess. And this here, actually we have two different cat toys that have been mangled such to where we had to bring them into the office and fix them, which we still yet to do, but in time. Another thing, I bought this ruler. Got another plastic ruler because what I want to do is I want to cut it into 4 different 3-inch sections. That way I can keep a 3-inch section in my everyday carry pouch with my notebook, keep one in my build book, keep one in my sketchbook. But I wanted to have a little 3-inch ruler. That way if I'm in my notebook writing or drawing something and I need a straight line, I have a straight edge that's small and can fit in my pocket. I've got some plans for this whole station, the overhead rig and the shooting table as a whole, and I'm kind of excited to get that going. That's something I'm looking forward to. It's definitely going to be a project, and it's going to be in stages, right? There's going to be multiple stages of this build. I want to build out this table and make it like the ultimate shooting station. Like I want to have camera mounts and a board back here to hang stuff or put shelves or whatever. Like I've got ideas and I'm psyched about them. They're early in development though, so can't divulge too much information. At this moment, I don't believe my intention is to pack, but I feel like while I'm already here, I may as well do something, I think I am going to take some stuff down. That way when it's time to move, it's going to be a lot less stress and work and everything. I think I'm going to take all these extra field notes and put them in my field notes box. I'm also going to take all these other notebooks as well. I considered when building this, putting like a string or something here, that way it wouldn't open all the way, but I kind of enjoy it opening all the way, to be honest. And I could probably if I'm just talking temporary, I'll just stick the build book in here long ways. Never said it had to be pretty. But with that, like I said, I wasn't expecting to clear this whole thing off, but it's kind of what happens when you start to to clean up and tidy a little bit, you get a little carried away, and before you know it, you're packing. Now we got some fresh air coming in. Had to put paper towels up here because there was some drippage at one point, or some leakage or condensation or something. So I've, for the most part, tackled this. Obviously there's some little bits and pieces, but that is to be addressed at another time. I'm kind of just going where I feel like the wind is blowing me. It's funny when you stick something, when you push pin something to the wall long enough and it's stuck there. Fun fact, this notebook right here is the one I'm using right now. I've got a lot of loosey-goosey odds and ends from past projects that I've just not cleaned up, which is a problem. I got this book, so I can't remember when, it was a while ago, but Patreon/Jack Conte, the CEO of Patreon, posted like a survey or something, and they said, if you fill this out, we'll send you our new book. And I did that, and I totally forgot. I think it's actually a zine, technically. But either way, I did that, and I totally forgot that I did that. One day I got the mail, and there was this. I've yet to read it. Oh, there's stickers. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. That's so cool. Core fans, State of Create, Patreon, make art, not content. Beautiful stuff. Oh, I love these stickers. Those are so good. Oh, that's such a surprise. I totally did not realize that. That's awesome. Guys, join the Patreon. Like, all plugging aside, it's literally the best way to support the channel because ad revenue fluctuates, like views and all that stuff, like that all fluctuates. But if you are a regular patron, that is consistent. That's the only really consistent, reliable income that a lot of creators have, is their core fans, their support. Either way, it's like one of the best ways to support the channel. So I kind of don't remember the last time I used my hot glue gun, but it's here. So whenever my dad and I built this desk, one of my ideas was to write on the desk my milestones. This is one that I'm particularly proud of. So I got fully monetized on YouTube February 25th of 2024. 364 days later, I recorded my first paid sponsorship. Is that not the coolest thing? But that's one of the things that, you know, this desk and what I've been able to make, I take a lot of pride in that, and I take a lot of pride in what I'm building, what I'm making, whether that's an audience, whether that's a desk, whether that's anything like that. That is something that means a lot to me. I really, really love that. Making things in general. The dream of creative people, I feel like, is just to make. Now, obviously, you gotta pay the bills and you gotta do this, but I just wanna make stuff at the end of the day. Since we've been in this apartment, I've done a lot of building projects, been able to really develop that part of my craft. At some point, I want to build a really good custom pen cup. I've got plans made for one, but it's not gonna happen just yet. One of the things that Van Neistat says about shelves is even chaotic shelves look organized to a degree. Essentially, a chaotic shelf is better than no shelf at all. Well, I think we're basically all tidied up. It's not perfect by any means, but realistically, perfect is not what I've been shooting for. I think I'm just looking for started. Writing in a notebook, writing, journaling in general, is a great way to take inventory of your thoughts. By tidying the studio, I take inventory of my space. I clear out the mess and inspire my next creative project. And that next creative project is, well, you'll see.